Percy was having some trouble with a goods train. The trucks giggled and screamed, pushing him forwards.
Stop! 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 Stop it!
As he turned into the harbour, he saw a van sitting over the points.
Oh, glory! Watch out! Move out of the way!
Workmen cleared the area as Percy slammed into the van, coming off the rails and hanging dangerously off the edge of the port. Soon enough, Toby came along with some cranes, and the fat controller.
I'm sorry, sir. I tried to stop in time, but the trucks, they,
Don't worry. I understand that the trucks are to blame. Even so, this is a highly inconvenient time for the servant. Toby, take him to Timber. I'll get another engine and take him to the works.
Yes, sir.
He thought to himself.
Thomas won't like this.
Toby shunted Percy into a siding nearby.
Thanks for the help, Toby.
You're welcome. Hopefully the workmen can fix you quickly.
Me too. I feel all crooked.
Well, I have to go now. Goodbye, Percy.
See ya. Oh.
The yard was busy, engines bustling in and out. James, of course, was boasting about who knows what. Henry, who was listening to his driver's radio, was fed up.
And that's why I should be on.
Oh, be quiet, James. I'm trying to relax before my next train.
Don't tell me to be quiet. I am a high-class engine who should do only the high-class jobs, like the express.
Regardless of class, I think that the Fat Controller would be happy if you did any job.
Exactly. You don't see me complaining about my jobs.
Still, I'm the pride of the line.
James,
The three engines jumped.
I need you to assist on the Farquhar branch line for a while, as Percy is currently being taken to the works.
What? But why can't someone else do it? Like Edward or Duck or even Rosie?
Edward and Duck have their own lines, and Rosie is needed here. Now, go as soon as you can.
James grumbled away. Henry and Toby, however, found it hilarious.
Whatever happened to high class?
Oh, shut up, Henry.
That evening, Toby returned to the sheds at Farquhar. Mavis was just leaving, having trouble with some trucks.
I have to get going.
Need some help, Mavis?
No, I can manage this on my own.
Suit yourself then.
Mavis soon pulled out of the yards, heading back to the quarry. Later that night, Toby and Thomas were sleeping when they heard a loud whistle.
Ugh, what's that noise?
Sounds like James.
That would be correct. I was shoved here against my will to help you while Percy slacks off.
He crashed, dummy. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to get some sleep.
The next day, the three were up bright and early. A thick fog had descended around the station. James was starting to back down on Annie and Clarabelle when...
Hey, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm getting my train ready, can't you see by be grabbing these coaches here.
You're on goods work, not the passenger run.
James grumbled to himself, heading out of the way. Soon enough, he was off and away with some trucks. It was hard to see. The lamps helped, but not as much as James would have liked. Suddenly, a deep growling noise filled the air. His eyes darted back and forth, looking for the source of the sound.
Huh? What's that?
But he didn't find anything. Alarmed, James decided it best to speed things up. Soon the noise was out of earshot. He was early at the station, but very on edge. When he returned to the sheds, he told Thomas what he had heard.
Oh, don't be such a scaredy cat, James. Nothing is happening.
I know it was something, and I'm not scared. You were just insinuating that I am scared to make me scared. I just noticed it.
Right. And here I was thinking Percy was the one easily spooked.
Thomas simply laughed and went on his way, though he couldn't help but feel a little worried. That night, more fog came down. The station master arrived at the sheds. "Thomas, James, I need you to take some goods up to the quarry. Mavis was supposed to take them, but, well, she never showed up."
If you don't complain, maybe I'll let you take the passengers tomorrow.
Okay, fine. But for the record, I'm not going to enjoy this. Got it?
Soon, they were hauling the trucks up to the quarry. James was paranoid, and both Thomas and the trucks could tell. As if on cue, the growling noise roared up again, louder and closer this time. James sped up, and the trucks, seeing their chance, surged on. The two raced into the quarry, the sound louder than ever. They tried braking, but the trucks pushed them through some buffers and knocked Thomas off the rails.
Ow!
The growling started to approach.
Oh no. Is that?
The roaring got closer, and through the fog came Mavis.
Goodness, what happened here?
The beast, it was chasing me and...
As Mavis went to try and pull the trucks away, her engine growled and spluttered.
Ah, blasted engine! I need to get that checked later.
The two engines blinked. And Thomas suddenly burst into laughter. James went red with embarrassment.
What do you mean? I'm not a beast!
Well, James heard a growling sound yesterday. I thought there was a monster.
Well, I'm no monster. It's the stupid engine. Those trucks made me work harder, and that's why I sound like this. But I'd say it was kind of worth it. After all, you should have seen your faces.
The next day, the damage was cleared. James took Thomas to the main yards, and the fat controller scolded him.
I understand you are frightened, but you should know better than to go that fast with such a large train.
Yes, sir.
Soon, Thomas was hauled to the works. As James was preparing to leave, Henry pulled up next to him.
Best be careful, James. It's supposed to be foggy tonight. And when the mist is out, there's ghosts about! Woo!
James just said nothing and blew steam in his face. He felt it best to stay on the branch line for a while. Beast or no.